Hello and welcome to the Nation of Expert Gaming video. As you can see, we brought in Jean-Obi Mikel into the team, and as again you can see, there's a bit of a beastly team going on there. So we have got a lot of work to do this episode. So we're against a pretty much full Serie A team, and we've only got really gold-wise, we've got Demba Ba, we've got Marin, and we have got good old Jean-Obi Mikel. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is obviously bringing in the bench to what I want, and then I'll bring in the kind of players that what am I trying to think? The players that kind of like be in the other kind of formation, like the first team, like Mata, Hazard. I'll bring them in a little after. But really, I don't want to bring in Mata just yet because Marin is an actual boss. He is definitely an untouched gem. It seems I've never been with him before, and I've never really bothered to look at him, but he is just such a tank when he comes to it. He's got, I think it's 4-star skills. I don't think he's got the full 5, but he just karate chops, does whatever. He does everything. He can backflip. He can somersault. Oh, he does the entire 9. But his shots are really good. I got to admit, when he gets on goal, he's quite good. But even when he's kind of even doing free kicks, he's better than most Chelsea players, to be fair, at free kicks. Also, he's got good passing on him, intercepts, does everything. I find that he is a really all-round player, and I just find that he is a really good player, to be fair. And I like him in that centre attacking mid role. I've not used him in the centre mid role or centre defensive mid role yet, or centre forward. In fact, I think he might make a great centre forward, to be fair. He does seem a bit pacey, to be fair. He's not the slowest of players, but he definitely is quite a quick player, quick nippy. So I would say he's an absolute tank. But we are going into the second half now. As you can see, 0-0, so I've held him off for 45 minutes now. He really was on top of me. He had 55% of the possession. Really, I should have been losing by now. But I kept my chances, kept going, and it was really good. I kind of kept on top of him, and really it was only kind of like now, like you see the rebounds, anything like that, I'm not going to be able to save. And to be fair, Bian, or Bian, yeah, not going to save it, especially him running at you like on himself, let alone having like a free open goal. But really, I couldn't really do anything about that. It was just kind of a weak moment where I couldn't really do anything. But Marin, as you see, look at that tankness, drives through. Unfortunate not to get a penalty. I think he did time that just right. Otherwise, that would have been a penalty, because there is some shocking decisions that go on during FIFA 13. So really, what can you expect? But look at that. That's beautiful by Marin. But what can you expect? FIFA 13 has some glitches, but every game has some glitches. I think it's not really the kind of like decision making, but it just happens, and sometimes you feel like you're a bit cheated from it, but you can't really do anything about it. But as you see there, the great Marin goal. It was good work. He's been doing a lot of work, especially being like the kind of only decent gold, well with 4-star skills anyway. Obviously, Obi Mikel is quite an average, low rating. And even Demba Ba, to be fair, is only an 82, and he's got no 4-star skills, so there's nothing he can really do that's magical. But Marin does set us off with the goal, making us 1-1, which is always a good thing, and we need to definitely continue with the 1-1-ness. But as you see, we're going into the kind of last 90 minutes. You can see that even when I'm playing, you can see that he's got the kind of upper hand with his kind of pace. Really, my Senegal team, my Senegal bronze players are not really going to do it for him, especially against people like who he's got with Cavani and all that, and Bian, Yedal, Perlo, Lucio. You're not going to really keep up with the speed. So really, I've just got to play to my advantages and play to Obi Mikel, play to Bar and Marin, and really you just got to keep going there. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pass it a lot more. That is kind of like what I wanted to do a video on, to be fair, is do how to win it, kind of like a follow-up to how to win at FIFA, an improving passing kind of thing. I might do like 3 matches where I count how many times I actually pass the ball, because I feel that really the kind of, yes, it does kind of it does, and look at that, that's beautiful. It does kind of matter of obviously your skill level, the opponent's skill level, but also I think passing is an absolute big thing in this game, and I think that it is really an important kind of skill to try and learn, is to pass it more and try and get a bit more around the place. So going over to the packs, we did get Javi Martinez to start with. Obviously that means we can bring in another player into the pack. 83 as well, so it's really good. To get, so even with we was on 82, still we've managed to get him. And then in the next pack we do manage to pick up a Dzeko, so it's 83 again, so there we go, another player we can bring in. So we got 2 players next episode, so keep an eye out for them. Hopefully enjoyed this episode. Remember to leave a comment if you did and what you'd like to see more of, and I will see you again next time. Remember to subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.